Turkish people are extremely warm and friendly. However, there are some things that you should never do in Turkey to avoid a backlash and an intense roller coaster of emotions. First of all, never question a guy that is very important for Turkish history. I'm talking about Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is considered a very important authority in Turkey. Just walking around, you will see his face everywhere, together with the Turkish flag. Thanks to him, for example, Turkish people, they have a surname, women can vote, and he removed what is considered a modern meme, the fez, which is a typical Turkish hat. So if you visit Turkey, never question Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Another important topic to avoid in Turkey is religion. Turkey is a deeply divided country. You have 50% or more of extremely religious people, and on the other side you have 40 or even a little bit less of people that are followers of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, considered also Kemalist individuals. Kemalist people, they embrace and enjoy Western values. They just like to smoke, they are not religious, and just enjoy life like every single South European country. By my personal experience, you need to be extremely careful with this topic. So if you cross the line just a little bit, maybe you do a joke, maybe you are like me, a dark humor lover, maybe you enjoy sarcasm, be ready because your life will be complicated, you have drama, you need to fight. Another topic that can extremely complicate your life in Turkey is the Turkish economy is a total mess. Inflation is 70%. Turkish lira value, it is extremely low. Turkish salary, it's 500 euro, and the rent, it's also 500 euro. You might ask me, bro, how Turkish people can live? Parents. Like Mammon in Italy, Turkish people stay with parents or they have flatmates and just try to live this extremely stressful and complicated life. Another topic that triggers Turkish people and you need to be extremely careful and respectful is the Kurdish culture. If there is something that can create chaos and complicate your life, is mentioned Öcalan and these Kurdish things. Another topic that can trigger Turkish people is what happened with the Armenian community in 1914 and 1918. There are many documentation to describe what happened. Every single people in this planet, they have their own opinion on this, even though there are official papers. This topic of the what happened with the Armenian community, it is extremely controversial and divides the people still nowadays. Another topic that can divide and drastically reduce your chances to have friends in Turkey is to talk about politics. Trust me, it's gonna be painful, very stressful. You just need to know that again the country is extremely divided. Another important topic that can trigger Turkish people is the Arabic culture. Since what happened many years ago in Syria, so many Syrian refugees found a shelter in Turkey, with the result that many Turkish cities are full of Syrians, and also Istanbul drastically became an overpopulated and overcrowded city. I do believe the influx of Arabic immigration, especially from Syria, drastically impacted the Turkish economy, Turkish mentality, and also basically undermined Turkish identity. So if you meet a Turkish friend and you can do a joke about Arabic and etc., be ready, because either can be a fun, dark humor, sarcastic experience, or this person can be your best friend ever, or you might have an unpleasant conversation that can lead to politics, economy, and etc. Sadly, Arabic immigration is a very big thing. If you go to Istiklal, for example, it's full basically of Arabs. Every single shop in Istiklal was putting Amir the upper Egyptian songs. And this is very strange because I do believe Turkey is from Turkish people, so it's very strange to have this in your own country. Turkish people also, they get angry when they put the typical Arabic music in Turkish movies or Turkish videos in YouTube and art and etc. It's very important, like Iran, to drastically distinguish between Arabic culture and Turkish culture. Turkish culture and Arabic, maybe they share a religion, but that's it. And we need to remember that despite the political clash, economy and differences, Turkey is still considered one of the most secular Muslim countries in this planet. Teşekkürler Adem Efendi. Görüşürüz.